There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a Domark game. This is Tengen's Pit Fighter. It's got Atari as well. Listen to that opening music. PC conversion by Oxford Mobius. The Challengers! Whoa! Look at those muscles! Yeah! I'm feeling pumped for this one, guys. It's gonna be good, because we've got Buzz. And we could look at the rest of them, but do we really need to when we could be Buzz? Select your character. Your fighter, even. Well, I mean, look at Buzz. He's an ex-pro wrestler. He can body slam, headbutt, and pile drive people. Waiting for player 2? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, Pit Fighter. We're gonna take on the AI. Insert disc 2. Already done. We're gonna be Buzz, and we're gonna take on that strange masked fighter. Match 1. Show no mercy. Okay. Oh, good grief. They look like they're Mortal Kombat sort of style motion capture. It's WASD. To move about, I think, or A and D to move about. Right, WXAD to move about. But much like other fighting games, the controls elude me. You can forward and backward roll with Q and E, but we need to swiftly figure out, Buzz, how we're going to perform moves. So apparently Control and X or something is automatic quit. So let's try that again. Okay, after much testing, I was right about the controls. It's WAXD. But the thing is, I went to the manual and it didn't have the PC controls in there. It had the Amiga controls and it said QAOP. But it's not QAOP, it's WAXD. And look at this tremendous AI. So I have to get close to this guy and press space, I think. Nope, space is just perform an action. Oh, come on. Oh, no, I'm just getting the tar beaten out of me. The problem is I went to an abandonware site. I think it was Abandonia, a really old one. And it said, hey, space is the action. Okay. We managed to get some hits in there. Oh my lord, is this bad? I'm trying to figure out, like, I've just been kicked down there. There must be some other control, and I cannot for the life of me figure it out. Like, space definitely does something, but this is a mystery. Like, I'd have to sort of sit with this for a good 10 or 20 minutes and try and figure out, you know, how to control it. But in all honesty, it's not worth figuring out. I'm absolutely flabbergasted. Like, how was this made? Not the game. I'm sure there's probably a better version of this. This is a port. The aspect ratio is off, and that's not DOSBox, that's the game. Has stretched these figures horribly. For the longest time, I've been looking for a high-profile released game that is worse than Barbarian. And I think Pit Fighter, which was published by Atari and Domark, I believe, is worse. I have been hammering random keys now. My fingers are starting to hurt. And I I don't know what the controls are. And the thing is, you can go on the internet and you can look it up to try and figure out the controls, and you'll have probably about as much luck as I did. There's conflicting information. This is the worst high-profile DOS game I've ever played. That was Domark's Pit Fighter. Tengen's Pit Fighter, even, by Atari and Domark, and converted by Oxford Mobius, whoever they are, and I will give it 1 point. 1 point. And that's for the theme. The theme is good. And I like the idea of digitized fighters a la Mortal Kombat, which would do it much better later. But my word, the actual in-game fighting, the worst I've ever seen. If I had the correct control scheme, it would still play like a dog. It is the worst DOS game I have played on the channel so far, and I'm absolutely flabbergasted that you can get a fighting game so wrong, both in terms of control, in terms of presentation, in terms of the port. Just everything is wrong about this, except the theme, which is nice. So well done on whoever translated that theme. And if you like me struggling through some of the worst DOS games of all time, it doesn't happen that often, you know. I play hundreds of games on the channel, most of them are okay. Feel free to check them out. If you like what you see, you can subscribe. And if you really enjoyed me failing to play Pit Fighter, then you can always become my patron. Look at all these wonderful names. Aren't they great? I think so. Pit Fighter. The worst DOS game I've played so far. Well done. Until next time.